What are the best uses of the last 2 weeks of the year for real estate agents? In this episode, I'm going to go into that at a deeper level than what you've heard before. And I'm going to share with you how these same principles not only apply to the last 2 weeks of the year, but apply to any point in your career where you're ready to turn it around. Stay tuned, guys. This episode is going to be fire. Welcome back, guys, to Think Bigger Real Estate. I'm your host, Justin Stoddart. And before I get into today's episode, I want to remind you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and connect with me. I'm giving you contact info to where you can reach out directly to me. Guys, that's my mission and my passion. That's my life's work, which is to help you to get unstuck in your real estate business, taking not only your business, but your life to another level. That's what I'm all about. So do not hesitate to reach out to me. All right, guys, back to today's episode. Let me tell you this. Is that at any given point in your career, you may decide, I'm playing too small. I'm not thinking big enough. I should be producing more. I should be building a bigger business. Maybe you're inspired by somebody else you see, and it's like, if they can do it, I can do it. What is my holdup? We've all been there, guys. I remember being that way when I was a high-end home builder, and I was looking around at these other chumps, and I'm like, how are they building such a great business? I offer better client experience. I offer more value to the client. What is the holdup? And at times, guys, we just need to have a transformational experience. So I'm going to use the last 2 weeks of the year as a template for you to understand what it looks like to, number one, utilize those 2 weeks as the best possible uses for you to grow yourself in your business. But know that these same principles that I'm going to extract from this are going to be able to be applied across any point in your career where you're ready to turn it around. So let's dive in. The very first thing that I want you to recognize is that first and foremost is the opportunity for transformation. What I mean by that is if you look at the last 2 weeks of the year, even the last couple months of the year, there's some really interesting holidays. Now, if you're agnostic and don't believe in holidays, just hear me out. Listen to the principles. If you are and you believe in these holidays, this will even ring more true to you. So think about the holiday of Thanksgiving. It's a season of gratitude. We look around and we say, oh my goodness, look how much I have. What that does for us when it comes to transformation is it opens us up to a mindset of abundance. And it's really hard to go produce more, give more, serve more, build more if we're in a spirit of lack. I don't have enough. I'm not where I want to be, right? Kind of that mentality that got us to this point where it's like, I need to change. Even if that feeling got you to the point to where it's, yes, I resonate with, I don't have enough. We've got to switch that. So it got you to this point. Now I'm going to invite you to switch to an abundant mentality. And I want you to actually list out, whether it's mentally or on a piece of paper, all the things for which you're grateful for. In fact, an even better practice would be to not just do this once a year around Thanksgiving, but actually every morning get up and write at least 3 things that you're grateful for. Maybe even write a couple of personal handwritten notes. What this will do is it will open your mind to how good you have it, how many opportunities you already have, how many things are good and well and right in your life. And guys, relative to other people out there, we have it so good. I'm telling you, people out there have it worse than us. We should be so grateful for that. Okay. So first and foremost of step 1, which is transformation, is to have a feeling of gratitude. Now, the second holiday that adds as a great reminder for that is Christmas. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, right? It's the holiday trifecta. The first one, Thanksgiving, the second one, Christmas. Christmas is about redemption. Now, whether that's your faith beliefs or not, that's the purpose of this holiday. It's to celebrate the fact that Jesus Christ was born, came to the earth as a baby, grew up to be the savior of the world, and giving mankind the ability to be redeemed from the fall and from their own sins and mistakes. So with that being said, think about that principle of recognizing all is not well. Like there are some things that I need to do better, because if we just ignore that and say it's everyone else's problem, we're going to always be stuck where we're at. We actually have to make the conscious decision to say, I could have been better. Now, not in a self-deprecating way, right? If we start with gratitude, all the things that are well, and then we take a look at what could I do better? And keep in mind that the more that you take responsibility for, like, I could do that better, I could do that better, the more power you have to change your situation. And the more you point at other people and other circumstances and the market and rates and this and that, the less and less power you get to control your circumstances. So recognize that redemption is a powerful thing. Recognize like, hey, I'm off. I could have been better. I should have been better. I will be better. And that leads us to the third holiday of this first step of transformation, which is New Year's, right? New Year's, we all feel it. It's a time of renewal. It's a new year. We set new goals, new commitments. So that holiday serves as a great reminder for the third step in personal transformation, which is time to recommit. So first we start with gratitude. What's well? 2, redemption. What can I do better? And from whom can I get the help to be better? And third is I'm going to make a commitment to actually go be better. So that's step 1, the best uses of the last 2 weeks of the year, and or at any point you want to have a transformation. Okay. At any point you want to turn your business around. That's step 1, which is transformation. Step 2 is connection. No business is built in a silo. You have to connect. Around the holidays, I recommend that first and foremost, you decide who are the people in your life that you love the most, understand their love language, and then dedicate time to serving them, being with them in a way that's really meaningful to them, not necessarily to you. If you'll do that personally and then do the same thing professionally, you'll be amazed at how far you'll go. Keep in mind that as I've gone through and interviewed hundreds and hundreds of top professionals in our industry and always asked them, what can you do to continue to be a big thinker? They always tell me almost unanimously, the answer is surround yourself with people that are thinking bigger than you are. Now, that principle, I want you to recognize that when you're connecting with people, not only should you connect with the people who you love the most, but you should also be connecting with people who are bigger thinkers than you. Add value to them, give to them, serve them, and you'll be amazed at how they'll want to bring you along. Their big thinking will rub off on you. Okay, so step 1 was transformation. Step 2 is connection. Be sure you're intentionally connecting with the people you love the most and with the people that can raise you up to another level. And the third one is momentum. Now, if you're looking at the last 2 weeks of the year, you can say, I'm going to gain momentum in January. And the momentum in January starts by actually being actively intentional about setting appointments and filling your calendar in December. From December, you're filling January's calendar so that when you step into January, you're already running. Let me give you a metaphor. Those of you that are football fans will recognize that oftentimes they'll put a player in motion. So the offense is set. All of a sudden, somebody steps back off the line of scrimmage and then they run in motion. Why do they do that? To offset the defense, right? To confuse the defense. And occasionally, when that person's in motion, they'll hike the ball and give it to them. That person has a running head start above the defense. It's a beautiful thing. It gives the offense the ability to gain more yards because someone's already in motion. That's the same principle that I want you to understand when it comes to your business. If you want to have a great January, be in momentum in January, lots of appointments, that has to start before. So wherever you're at right now, whenever you're looking for that transformation, you've got to be willing to do the work as soon as possible to build momentum in the future, because we all know that it takes time. So momentum is built earlier. So the sooner you can get started doing the activities that fill your calendar with the key performance indicators, right? Appointments set, appointments met, then your business will be in momentum. So let's review here really quickly, guys. Number 1, we've got transformation, using the holiday trifecta as a great guide. Number 2 is to experience deep connection with people who you love and the people who you want to raise you up. And step 3 is to experience momentum. Let me tell you a quick story. My high school basketball coach at one point was voted the national high school basketball coach of the country, like of the nation. Really an amazing man. And he would always teach us this lesson, is that if you get Big Mo on your team, that is the differentiator. It's like having a 6th man on the court when the other team only has 5, because momentum is that invisible hand that moves the team forward, that causes everything to be easier. That step 3 momentum, guys, is so precious. Once you have it, it's fragile. Don't let it go. Keep it going. Again, these are the principles, not only to help you have the best use of the last 2 weeks of the year, but these principles right here are actually the principles that will help you to have a turnaround, a transformation in your life and in your business at any time you're ready. Speaking of being ready, I hope that you are ready to reach out to me, guys. I am loving the fact that I'm having so many people reach out to me to say, Justin, I want to get unstuck. I want to get unstuck. I can help you. I want to help you. So do not be shy. Do not be timid. Reach out. Let me help you. It's my life's work, right? My life's why is my family, my faith, all those things. My life's work is you, helping you take your business, your life to another level. On that note, guys, 3 simple words that you always hear me say, and they are go think bigger. Let's go.